So, today's video topic is the real reason why you had bad grades in school. So we're going to be talking about something that's very important, alright? A lot of you guys growing up, you just ain't have good grades. Like, you just had F's, D's, Z's. Your grades was ass, even in high school, right? Now, you may have been, I'm a little tired by the way, but I'm finna go ahead and push this last video out for y'all. You may have been an individual who had no interest in school whatsoever. You didn't care about school. It just wasn't for you. You get what I'm saying? And those individuals are the chosen ones. You get what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you something. The reason you had bad grades in school, it's not even about because you didn't try. It's just instinctively you were tuning out the programming. You get what I'm saying? Instinctively, you knew that school was bullshit. It wasn't teaching you anything. You get what I'm saying? You knew it was complete bullshit. You knew this already. So instinctively, you was just tuning that shit out naturally. So your head and mind wasn't able to be programmed and indoctrinated by this system. That's what this shit is, man. So it don't even matter, oh, you ain't get good grades because you ain't try. It don't matter. You ain't get good grades because your mind wasn't in that shit. My mind wasn't in that shit either, and I'm speaking from experience. School didn't teach me nothing. Everything I learned was outside of school. Like life and shit was living in the world. It was, yeah. I can't lie. Did school teach me certain things? Like, it didn't teach me nothing to help me with life. Like, and let's keep it above. Most of the time when you get out of high school, most of that shit you done learned and studied and all that other shit, you don't even use it in the real world, bro. You don't. Depending on what career path you're chasing, but we're talking about most individuals, average individuals. When they graduate high school in about the next decade, 2 decades, because they're not going to remember none of that shit. You feel me? They're not. So school doesn't teach you or prepare you for real life. It's just a way for them to indoctrinate your mind in the event to keep you stuck in the matrix. That's all it's for. That's why it's 12 years of that shit. Pre-K to pre-K through 12th grade. 12 years of just learning like pointless shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't finished school. I'm just telling y'all the truth, G. And look, I'm a very intellectual being. I always knew instinctively that school was bullshit. It was bullshit. I knew, like, bro, this shit pointless. But then people used to be like, bro, it is a pointless, mother. No, that's indoctrination. These people are indoctrinated, nigga. You get what I'm saying? I knew instinctively that it was bullshit my whole life. I just knew, like, but I told you, the chosen ones, we are not of this world. So you wasn't no geek freak or nerd. Now, I can tell you this. In high school, 10th grade, I actually did do good. I had, like, a 2.7 GPA on like 3 of my report cards, and then I think the 4th quarter report card, I just said fuck it. I just started bullshitting because I knew I did good for 3 quarters. You get what I'm saying? So that's probably the only time I did good in school, just that one particular year. And then after that, I just went back to bullshitting because, like, it just wasn't for me. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying to discourage you from not going to school to get a trade or something. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm talking to those individuals who just wasn't the best at school, and people like criticized you for it and judged you for it But they don't understand that you are not of this world, and you already knew intuitively that it was bullshit. You feel me? Look, I ain't finished school. You get what I'm saying? I did not. Because my mind wasn't in that shit. Now, do I plan on going back to school? Yes, I plan on getting my GED just so I can have it under my belt. Alright, it's gonna come upon a time on this channel, right? You will hear me say, I got my GED and I'm gonna show y'all, and then y'all can congratulate me and shit like that. I'm gonna get that shit soon. It'll be probably either next year, depending on where I'm at in life financially, or it'll be 2023. But I really personally believe it'll be 2022, no cap. So it'll be probably sometime between 2022, 2023. You'll see me on this channel showing y'all that shit. It's not that hard. You get what I'm saying? I do want to get it under my belt so I can say I did it and conquer this 3D matrix. I don't need it. It's not teaching me or adding me any real value. You get what I'm saying? So you see how I didn't finish school, right? Look how intellectual I am. I'm very smart. I got wisdom and knowledge beyond my years. This wisdom that I got, you can't get that in school. They'll never teach you these things in school because it's pointless. The goal is to indoctrinate your mind. Individuals like me and you, our minds were not able to be indoctrinated or controlled. Our minds were not able to stay programmed. You feel me? Because that's what it's for. So you was just bad in school. You couldn't understand the shit they was talking about. It just wasn't clicking with your spirit and soul because you are not of this world. They may have even labeled you with certain disabilities like ADHD, ADD. I found out I had ADHD because, and I made a video in the past about it. My parents was wondering why I wasn't doing good in school. This is like elementary type shit. So we went to the doctor and they said, this child has ADHD. Now really, ADHD just means, oh, he's chosen, right? The spiritual meaning behind ADHD, it just means that you are a spiritual being, you are creative, you are wise, intellectual, and you cannot be controlled or conditioned. Your mind cannot be conditioned to this system. So that's what they told my mom. They say the 3D aspect of it is this: your son has ADHD. Oh, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Because I do have a hard time paying attention and focusing on things, and I am extremely hyper. I ain't gonna lie, this is the facts. And she knew then on that, okay, he got that, so that's why his grades ain't good. But nah, it just, the truth of the matter is my mind was not able to be programmed or controlled or indoctrinated. It's starting to make sense now that I know the truth and I ain't finished school. My head was never into that shit because I knew it was bullshit. Now, can you make money off going to school? Yes. I'm not trying to deter y'all, but this is for them individuals who just was quote-unquote failures in school. Like, you just had F's, D's, you ain't give a fuck about it because something in your soul and spirit and your brain, your consciousness was just like, nah, this ain't it. You just wasn't in that shit. Like, your head wasn't in it. It's because you're not of this world, bro. That's why you know the wisdom and know the knowledge that you know now. The real knowledge of the ancestors. You get what I'm saying? It makes sense now. I'm telling you, you talking to an individual who had like F's for majority of his school life. Except for like 1 grade in high school. 10th grade, I had flawless report cards. And that's because I tried to make a statement. You get what I'm saying? That year I was smart. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I went back to bullshit because I just knew instinctively it just wasn't it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you the truth, G. I ain't graduate, but y'all see I'm here dropping this wisdom. And it's okay if you didn't graduate, G. Now, will I encourage you to graduate? Yes. I'm telling you to do this because you will have it under your belt. It'll make you look more professional. Now, you don't need it, but it will make you look more professional. If somebody asks you, did you do this, did you do that? But it don't mean you're going to be successful if you get it. You get what I'm saying? That's what this matrix is known for. They make you feel like you got to get this diploma. You get the diploma and then you end up getting stuck and stagnant in the matrix with nothing to live for. And even though you got a diploma, that's all you have. That diploma, it can unlock different doors for you, but this matrix, it won't allow them doors to unlock. We've seen a lot of people in our life who have gotten diplomas and they end up being bums, because that's not what it is, G. It's certain shit you gotta learn. You gotta know who you is in order to make it in this life. You can't live in an ego and make it. You can, but in this society, in this day and age, it's so much distraction. So after high school, your mind is not even focused. You lack discipline. They are conditioning, destroying your vessel. It's a whole bunch of shit that go into this shit. So I'm telling you, if you're in school and you in 11th grade, go ahead and get it out the way. Everyone's circumstance and situation in life is differently. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead and get this shit out the way. Just get it. You know it ain't your purpose. You know it's bullshit. You know they ain't teach you nothing. It didn't. I ain't gonna lie, that shit ain't teach me shit. Like, I can't even tell you what it really taught me. What lesson school taught me. I guess you could say it was trying to teach me to have discipline to learn bullshit. You know, just waking up at 6 every day. But it's hard to do that when you living in a negative ass society where they not teaching us about discipline. They just got us waking up and slaving and stressing ourselves out. Bruh, I done seen niggas who was 16 who made sure they got straight A's, right? They got straight A's. But the amount of stress and time just to get straight A's. This individual had gray hairs in his head at 16. And I had asked him, like, why you got gray hairs, bruh? It's stress. That shit is a fucking... School to stress your ass out over some shit that ain't even important. Facts. That's why I ain't mad the shit that I went through or my path. Everything makes sense now. Now, I am mature, and I am going to go ahead and get that GED just so I can say I got it, right? But I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my career path. But I want to have it so it will make me look more professional, so I can have something under my belt. You know what I'm saying? Do I plan on getting a trade under this? No. I just want to get that GED and be done, because I already know what the fuck I came here to do. So I'm only getting it so I can look more professional, more organized. So if somebody asks me, or if I'm dating or talking to a woman, she asks me, and women don't even really care about that, but we doing this for ourselves as a man, for our own value system. You get what I'm saying? So I would get it just so I could look more professional. So if somebody asked me, did you ever complete high school? No, actually, I did not complete high school. But I got my GED, and I am my own successful entrepreneur. I own my own business. I own my own clothing brand. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting it for. And just so people can shut their ass up. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. I just was childish at the time when I wanted to get it. So now I'm not childish no more. I'm a mind. I said I'm a mind. I'm a grown-ass man mentally. I'm mature. I'm disciplined. I'm going to go ahead and knock that shit out. It's not even hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm intellectual as fuck. Way more intellectual than the version of myself that was trying to get it. The bullshit version of myself. You feel me? So that's the only reason I get it. I don't need it, but I get it just to say I have it under my belt. Might as well get it while we in the Matrix just to say I got it, G. I don't need it. I know more than all this Matrix shit. You feel me? But back to the topic of the damn video. But yeah, school is stressful as fuck, man. I know it's stressful as fuck. You feel me? It is. It's like, and then some of y'all parents will beat y'all ass about not having good grades when it really is not teaching you nothing. You feel me? It's just fucked up. And then their excuse is, oh, my parents beat my ass. So what that mean? You gonna beat our ass because your mom and them beat your ass about some grades that didn't really help you in life? You get what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, you may have got the diploma, but what has it done for you? Realistically, did you capitalize off that shit? Did it get you to the next level in your life? No, you just got it to say you got it, right? I'm not trying to discourage you guys from not getting this. I want y'all to get it, especially if you're a man, so you can look more professional. You can have some type of background. Okay, I graduated here. You know it's bullshit. I know the truth. That's why the shit I've been through in this life and why I didn't finish school, I ain't even mad no more. I don't give a fuck who judged me, crucified me. Fuck yeah, I know I'm chosen. You feel me? My mind, ever since legit, ADHD, all that. I know the truth about me and my being. You get what I'm saying? I'm not of this world. So it don't matter what a bitch got to say about me. You feel me? I know my path was set different from most individuals. And if you watching this video, yours was too. That's why you ain't get good grades in school. You feel me? But yeah, school is stressful. You go to school, you do 12 years of that shit, learning pointless shit. Now, can you learn from it? Yeah, you gotta learn reading, right? And you know, some of the fundamentals, that was essential. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it didn't give you wisdom or really prepared you for the real world, bro. You just was learning about just bullshit, bro. Stressing yourself out every day over a damn test, trying to get A's because your parents gonna beat your ass by some fucking grades, bro. That really didn't help nobody in life for real. It's people who graduated and are fucking stagnant, bro. Oh, I graduated here. But you a bum though. And I'm not saying shit can't happen to you, but I'm just telling you how this shit is. The goal of school is to just condition your mind, program your mind, and keep you stuck, keep you stagnant, keep you with this limited thinking. But they won't tell you that just because you're getting this diploma is not going to mean you're going to be successful. You get what I'm saying? And the society we are living in, bro, they don't teach us the discipline, none of that shit. They keep the real knowledge hidden. And they give us the false knowledge so we can end up getting this diploma, our minds programmed, and then by the time you get done with high school, now you like, I don't know what to do. Now you around this bitch. Oh, I graduated. You learned all that knowledge. Most people, after they get their high school diploma, they don't even want to go to college, cuz. Because instinctively, even though their minds have been conditioned, instinctively in their DNA, they know it's bullshit. So they have sat there for 12 years just to get that shit. Went through a lot of ass whoopings over some grades just to get to 12th grade and end up being a bum within the next decade. You feel me? But nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my GED. On this channel, y'all will see me one day, right? Soon. I'm gonna get that shit. I was recently gonna try to get that shit, but it's just not the time for me to get it right now. But I'm gonna get that shit and I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, I went ahead and got it. I got it under my belt. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. So if you're in school right now, cuz, and you know it's not real knowledge, like I told you, I'm intellectual. I did not finish school. Y'all see how smart I am? I'm street smart, wisdom smart, intellectual smart, divine smart. I'm all types of smart. You feel me? Without that diploma shit, that shit bullshit. But you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and get the GED shit though under my belt. As like I say, I have it. Make me look more professional as a man, more professional when it comes to talking to people. You know, I talk to a woman, I can at least tell her, yeah, I got my GED, but I'm also I'm a successful entrepreneur. I own my own business. I own my own clothing brand. Yeah, you know, I like how it sounds because I'm trying to be as professional as I can. You get me? So I'm getting it for myself. I'm not getting it for nobody else. I'm getting it for, I could just say I have it. At least I knocked it out of the way. I know I'm an extraterrestrial being. I know all the real shit. My DNA is changing when I step in the sunlight. My skin glittery, so I know it's bullshit. Everything I've been through in this life, like as far as like me not going to school and shit like that, it makes sense now. Cause I knew instinctively, since legit, that shit was bullshit. And look at me with all this wisdom about my ancestors, fasting, spirituality, extraterrestrial. I found out I'm an alien and shit. All types of shit, man. So it don't make, it's not a coincidence. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't mad, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock the GED shit out. Just so I can say I did it in this human experience. Made me look more professional, etc. So back to the video. That's why you ain't get good grades in school. Your mind was just not able to be conditioned or controlled by this society. Your mind. You were a free thinker at a young age. So your teacher would call your parents or set up a conference that he be having fun and laughing. Right? And your mom about to beat your ass because you supposed to be focusing in school, but her bot ass don't even know that you are not of this world. You are not of this world. And she didn't know that school was designed to program the child's mind so they can lose their creativity, lose their imagination, keep these children at a low frequency, stressed out, depressed over some punk ass grades that ain't gonna help them in the long run. Deep. I see the truth. That's why I say, I know what I'm gonna teach my kids. You get what I'm saying? They won't be in school. I'm gonna teach them the real knowledge. You feel me? I'm telling you, school didn't teach me nothing. I can't tell you one lesson I learned from school. Like, I couldn't sit here and tell you, like, what did school really teach me? Like, for your life. Like, I couldn't tell you. What did it teach you? I couldn't tell you, bro. Like, I don't know what that shit taught me. It's like I went in there. Maybe it's because I just ain't going there to learn nothing. Because I knew that shit was bullshit. It wasn't resonating with my soul. But with the wisdom that I got now, school didn't teach me. And this is the real truth I'm speaking. Right. So school is bullshit, man. The reason you had bad grades in school is because you were a free thinker. Just like how you is now. You see how you a free thinker and you awoke now? You probably finished school or you didn't finish school, but you know the truth. You know how to think outside the matrix. That's why. They knew it was going to come upon a time the Great Awakening was going to happen, right? They knew the Great Awakening was happening. And they knew certain souls was going to wake up during these times and know the truth and see the truth. So they try to put you through 12 years of school just for these times so you don't know who the fuck you is and you be lost. Not knowing you a damn extraterrestrial being who finna unlock godlike DNA and shit like that. When I think about just the extraterrestrial part, it's like, what the fuck was the point of school anyway if I'm an alien with divine wisdom inside my DNA? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit is just so dumb. Like, the whole time we was aliens. We not of this world. Extraterrestrial beings created us, right? Yeah, we going to school to learn bullshit. That's because the goal is to indoctrinate your mind. So they knew within this decade, right? Right? It's 2020. They knew 20 years ago in the year 2000. They knew hundreds of years in advance this time was going to come. But they knew specifically this was their last decade. Their last few decades. So when they hit the year 2000, they knew they had only 20 years to indoctrinate certain souls and program them before they wake up. But unfortunately, we were so damn intelligent and divinely watched and guided. Here we is right now, the chosen ones, knowing the truth. That's what they was worried about. They knew we was aliens and shit, bruh. Got us learning this false ass shit, false history, his story. Ain't teaching us about ancient Kemetic. Ain't nothing in the history books tell us about aliens. Me and you, melanated people, we are descendants of space travelers, extraterrestrial beings known as the Anunnaki. Ain't nothing in school they talk about fucking extraterrestrial beings, nigga. Keep it above. Cause that's what this shit is. We aliens, nigga. I know I'm an alien. My DNA is changing right before our very eyes. Everyone is. Who's on the frequency of the planet? Cause this matrix ain't real. It's an illusion. That's why that school shit bullshit. Everything about me as far as school and why I ain't finished, it makes sense. But I'm gonna go get that shit back. So I know I rambled a lot in this video because it had a lot of talking points to it. You feel me? But I hope you fully understand where I'm coming from, because I ain't get good grades either, and I don't give a fuck. I have no regrets. I know my head and focus wasn't in that shit. It makes sense now. You get what I'm saying? It makes total sense. So I don't give a fuck. Yes, on this channel you guys will see me with the GD. I don't know when, but it'll be sometimes. Hopefully next year when I get my money right. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me. So I got it. I already told y'all why I'm getting it. If you're in school right now, you're in 11th grade, you know the truth like me. You know school doesn't really teach you nothing, but you doing it just to maybe make your family proud, or you probably doing it just to say you got it. Go ahead and knock it out. Don't stop. Don't drop out. Just get the shit done. Complete it. You feel me? It's a human experience. It's still a third dimensional matrix. Conquer the matrix, the 3D physical, and then you already mastered, or you're still mastering the spiritual. So go ahead, man. You feel me? I got a great video for you guys tomorrow just talking about life. It's gonna be kind of like, I ain't gonna say a mukbang, but it's just gonna be venting. I might do another mukbang because I know you guys like my other mukbang, the first mukbang, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, look, I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for more content, and yeah, throw on my gang.